Hello everyone, this is my first battle recording, and this is a Pokemon battle between me and ChampionMarx in Pokemonmaster14's tournament, and this is a really awesome match. Let me put volume higher, and it's also a really long one. Started with a Bishop, and I start with my Ferrothorn to set up Stealth Rocks. Yep, I used Protect, and that was for scouting, and was a very smart move on your part because he used Fire Blast. And I'm sucking the life out of him. For some reason he withdrew. I don't know why. Milotic, I don't think Milotic was that better of an option here. He could have stayed with me. I don't know why did I switch either, because I wanted to set up a Sandstorm here at this point in order to hurt Ezreal even more, and just to make him start taking passive damage. Of course, I did switch again because Tyranitar won't really do that much against Milotic. I sent out Latios to T-Bolt him using my Thunderbolt, whatever. He predicted the switch, and I took a Toxic, and yeah, this is where really he gains the upper hand in the match. I don't know, I Thunderbolt. Well, I know that I wouldn't KO him with one move, but I thought I would do more damage. I wonder if Grass Knot would have done more damage. I thought that I would die. Surprisingly, I did not. The shitty part is, I still do die, thanks to the poison. Sucks. You know, I sent out my Ferrothorn again. I don't remember if I was aiming for a Leech Seed or a Power Whip, but he was close. Sending out his Blaze Core. Power Whip surprisingly does a lot of damage to my expectations. Putting aside that I can Leech Seed, he takes from the Iron Barbs and takes also from Rocky Helmet. Gliscor did take a lot of serious damage, way more than I expected. Additionally to my Leech Seeding, it was really looking bad for him. And I healed quite a lot of HP, surprisingly. He expected a switch, I did not, by using Toxic, which was so in my favor. And it's now 1 dead and 1 dead. This makes up for my Latios problem, and he sends his Blaziken, which obviously forces me to switch. The idea was to and I sent out my Land Shark. To all of you out there, Garmsharp was okay in this tournament. And I do get lucky again, thanks to Sand Veil and little accuracy of high jump kick. He receives a lot of recoil damage. And he switches, sending someone that, but I predicted the switch, and this is what I do. Yay, Dragon Tail. I've been criticized for having Dragon Tail on Garmshop, but it sent Blaziken back again on the battlefield, which is really good. He takes again damage from Stealth Rock and Sandstorm. He uses high jump kick, but it lands this time. It does decent damage. I did predict another switch, but Dragon Tail would have killed him anyway, so it's all good. He does die. He sends Azleaf. I thought that he was scarfed, so I switch because I don't want to lose my Garmshop. And Ferrothorn, predicting an Ice Beam, which he doesn't. But I'm still resisting to Psychic, so it doesn't really matter. And he loses HP due to Life Orb and Sandstorm. That was really looking good for me. And I use Protect for Scouting. Uses a Fire Blast. Loses more HP from Sandstorm. I switch because I didn't want to risk putting two Protect under each other, and thinking that you do Psychic again, which was stupid of me. And he uses this thing, Signal Beam. Yep. He loses HP, I believe. Yep. And Sandstorm. I thought he would switch. That's why I did not switch. But he did not switch, and that was a dumb move on my part. But the good thing is, the recoil from Life Orb and Sandstorm kills him. I don't know, I feel sorry sacrificing my Tyranitar for Azleaf. I don't know. And that was in my advantage, sending over my Garmshop. He used Sucker Punch, which kills me, and I feel sorry for sending Garmshop. The problem at this part that I have lost my, or actually basically my two offensive Pokemons, which were Latios and Garmshop, and I'm stuck with Ferrothorn, and you will see the rest. I don't want to burn it to you. Yep, Iron Head does a lot of heavy damage here. Additional to Leech Seed also makes it worse for him. And the healing is actually insane. I healed so much. I went to 150, I believe. I didn't believe it. And this is the turning point in the match where I really thought that I am going to lose. This guy is a beast. I used Protect for Scouting. I should have used Leech Seed, but yeah, that would have costed me my Ferrothorn. Anyways, I switch, thinking that my Registeel would withstand his Earthquakes or Brick Break, but that was so wrong. His dragon has ridiculous attack power, and yeah, surprisingly I did survive on 8 HP. I should have used an offensive move rather than Iron Defense, but I never imagined that I would get humiliated that much by his attacks. So yeah, Registeel dies, and this is where I really thought that I'm gonna lose the game. but he has been continuously taking passive damage from Sandstorm, which was great. It was time to send my last offensive Pokemon, which is Metagross. I was pretty sure that I'm gonna survive an Earthquake, which I do, but I really got humiliated in the process. Ice Punch does the trick. I believe he didn't expect me having an Ice Punch, and I had Shed Shell, which did heal an acceptable amount of HP. I totally forgot that he had a Melodic, and he had a Melodic and a B-Sharp. I had Metagross and Ferrothorn, and all of us had our HP below half. He recovers, and I was saying to myself, oh shit. I use Earthquake because this is the only move that Melodic does not resist, and it does a really good amount of damage, and I heal relatively acceptable amount of HP, and he still loses from Sandstorm, which was even better. He does kinda go back roughly to the HP that he had before Recover. He goes for Surf, which I do survive, thank God. I thought I died. I would die from that. Anyway, Melodic does die in this, luckily for me. And I do recover some HP again, which puts me away from the danger zone. He sends his last Pokemon, B-Sharp, which takes damage again from Self-Up again. And he uses Sucker Punch, which kills me. And I felt so bad, and I send my last Pokemon, which is Ferrothorn. Take damage, and yeah, he doesn't have any offensive moves other than Sucker Punch and Iron Head, and he just takes heavy recoil damage from Iron Bar and Rock Helmet. And I Leech Seed him, which kinda makes me win the game. He had I healed by 4 HP. He had something similar. And I win, and thank you for watching. And this qualifies me to the final. Yay!